Have you ever thought about how many yeses we say in our lives? How many times we do things we don't want to do just to avoid looking rude, harsh, or, God forbid, ending up alone? This is how the life of a nice guy usually looks like. Your first yes. You're a kid, barely a functioning human. You've got that one or two friends who've been around since forever. You're at their place. The room smells like socks, and the desk is covered in crumbs, half-finished snacks, and sticky glasses of milk. Your only concerns in life are making paper airplanes and not dying, maybe. Then someone suggests watching that movie, the one you hate with every cell in your body. And for the first time, you say the forbidden word. Yes. You spend some of the worst 3 hours of your existence, not knowing you've just activated a lifelong curse. The high school. Real school begins. More friends, more drama. Someone gets a driver's license. Schedules get messy. Suddenly, everyone needs a favor. Can you do the homework for the group? Yes. Can you pick me up? You're the only one with a car. Yes. Can you anything for me? Yes. No seems to be the hardest word. You skip one day of school and somehow you've missed the event of the century. The principal falling down the stairs, 3 teachers quitting, and lava eruption from the bathroom. Not being there, or worse, not helping out, smells like isolation. Love at first sight. Then one day, you meet someone. You discover new pieces of yourself. You feel things you never felt. Dates, kisses, dinners. And for the first time, you're terrified of losing someone. You have to be perfect. Remember every anniversary. Hers, her mom's, her dog's. Avoid mistakes at all cost. Then she ignores you some nights, goes out with friends without telling you, or gets upset over nothing. You swallow everything for years because being nice means avoiding conflict. You rant to a friend about how she treats you. Deep down you consider leaving, but you don't want to hurt her. You're so nice, you even stay 2 months after finding out she cheated. Because you're the fixer, the glue. But you can tape over everything. Eventually, you realize how foolish you've been and walk away. The sad reality. University ends, and life hits you like a train. You don't even have time to process anything. You're already sitting at a desk, pretending to be happy. You constantly smile, because that's adulthood. No one cares what you've been through, how you feel, or what you want. No one cares if you like your job. You nod. You obey. Coffee runs? Yes. Making copies? Yes. Extra tasks that aren't even your responsibility? Yes. Layer after layer, behind a smile, you start to resent your boss. You realize you never liked your coworkers. You notice how everyone takes advantage of you and gets away with it. Now you're almost 30, a modest list of exes, a few friends who actually know you, and millions of yeses on your shoulders. You hate what you do, where you do it, and who you do it with. Your only goal is to get through the day. What the hell is happening? Let me explain. People have a radar for authenticity. When you say yes to a movie you hate, you're not just bored for 2 hours. You're preventing people from knowing who you really are. Your spontaneity exists where you draw the line between what you like and what you don't, between the flowers you'd actually want to receive and the way you like to be addressed. This doesn't mean announcing your preferences like a press release. Your behavior speaks louder than every speech. Your posture, your reactions, your tiny choices. That's where your identity lives. Authenticity isn't a contract. It's an implicit reading of who you are. You've probably met someone you instantly knew you shouldn't joke with. Not because they told you, but because their presence said enough. Everything is built on behavior. And while it might seem like being honest about what you like will limit your chances with people, the truth is the opposite. Directness, through words and actions, is what makes you real. But fear of rejection turns us into yes men. And yes men don't build real relationships. They build performances. So, how do you fix this? It's simple. Not easy, but simple. Start by letting go of the fear of not being liked. Then ask yourself, without overthinking, how things really make you feel. Do you actually like this movie? Do you actually like this restaurant? Do you even want to drink beer tonight? Start doing things because you want to, not because you should. Go out when you feel like it, order what you want, and say no to what doesn't feel right for you. Slowly, your identity will rise to the surface. Yes, some people will disappear. You might even feel alone for a bit. People might say you've changed. Texts may go from 10 a day to 10 a year until they stop. But you haven't changed. You have just stopped faking. For the first time, you'll be surrounded only by people who love you for who you really are. And hopefully, you'll do the same for them. Learn to say no. Not to hurt others, but to stop hurting yourself. And remember, learn to say no to build something real.